Hello friends, here in this video we will see a problem on load lifted by a large piston. Let us see this question. The diameters of small piston and large piston of a hydraulic jack are 3 cm and 10 cm respectively. A force of 80 Newton is applied on the small piston. Find the load lifted by the large piston when number 1 pistons are at the same level. Second, small piston is 40 centimeter above the large piston. Take density of liquid in the jack as 1000 kg per meter cube. So now this problem is in front of us where the machine is a hydraulic jack whose dimensions are given to us, and we have to calculate how much load will be lifted. Find the load lifted. This is the question by the large piston. Two conditions are given in the problem. So this problem would be solved by taking one condition at a time. So let us try to find the solution for this problem. Solution. Since hydraulic jack is there, I'll draw the diagram of a hydraulic jack. Now, here I have drawn the diagram of a hydraulic jack in which we have two ends. One end is having a bigger diameter, that would be called as ram, and the other end is having a smaller diameter. This would be called as the plunger. This hydraulic jack is filled with a fluid. Now, in this problem, two cases are given. At first, the pistons are at the same level. So here I am keeping the pistons at the same level. I'll write down the first case. Case number 1. Pistons are at the same level. And when the pistons they are at the same level, see in this problem, first of all, the diameters of the pistons are given. The diameter of small piston and large piston of hydraulic jack are 3 centimeter and 10 centimeter. So 3 centimeter is the diameter of smaller end. So I'll keep this as small d as 3 centimeter, and diameter at the ram, that is equal to 10 centimeter. Once I know the respective diameters, I can calculate area of the plunger and area of the ram. So therefore, small a indicates area of the plunger. Here it is pi by 4 into the diameter is 3. So 3 square, small a value, it will be 7.068 centimeter square, and capital A value, that will be pi by 4 into diameter is 10 centimeters, so 10 square, and my answer is 78.54 centimeter square. Now once I have the respective areas, here the question is, see, we have to find the load lifted by the large piston. since the large piston is at the ram and here W indicates the load, so this load is what we have to calculate here. This is the unknown. It means by applying force at the plunger, at the smaller end we would be applying a force which is F. We have to find out how much would be the load lifted at this ram. So now, since here we are having fluid which is filled throughout, so we can say that here we can apply the hydrostatic law, or we can say we can apply here Pascal's law, because Pascal's law states that the fluid pressure intensity will remain same in all directions. So here I'll say that since from Pascal's law, pressure intensity in a static fluid is same in all directions. That is the result of Pascal's law. So I'll say that therefore pressure intensity at the ram is equal to pressure intensity at the plunger. Now since I have written pressure intensity at the ram, pressure intensity is equal to force, or we can say load on the ram divided by area of ram, which is capital A, is equal to pressure intensity at the plunger, that it is given by force at the plunger divided by area of plunger. So therefore load on the ram is denoted by capital W, area of the ram is capital A, force at the plunger is F, area of the plunger is small a. Now if I look into this question, a force of 80 Newton is applied on the small piston. This 80 Newton is nothing but the value of F, because F is the force which is applied at the plunger and it is given as 80 Newton. So here I'll put all values in this equation which we have got. So therefore W is what we have to calculate. It will be equal to this capital A, I will send it onto right hand side. So capital A upon small a into F. So therefore this is equal to capital A, we have calculated, the value was 78.54, small a 7.068, into F it is 80. So from this I would be getting my answer of W, and that comes out to be 888.96 Newton. That is my answer number 1. So for the first case, the load which is lifted at the ram, it is 888.96 Newton. Now we will see the second case where we have to find load lifted by the large piston when the small piston is 40 centimeter above the large piston. So I'll draw the diagram for that. This is case number 2. when small piston is 40 centimeter above the level of large piston. So for this condition, I'll draw the diagram. So here I have drawn the diagram of a hydraulic jack in which it is again filled with a fluid, and now the condition is that small piston is 40 centimeter above the level of large piston. So their difference in height is 40 centimeters. Again, this bigger portion, it would be called as the ram, having greater diameter. Smaller portion is plunger end, and here we have a plunger. Now again, in this problem we have to calculate how much load is lifted by the large piston. So this W, that is load W, is the unknown for us. We have to find out for this given condition how much load would be lifted. So for such kind of problems where the piston levels they are not same, because of the height difference there is an added pressure because of the height of the fluid which is increased. In the previous case, when both the liquids were at the same level, or we can say both the pistons were at the same level, in that case there was not an additional pressure. But here, since we are having a column of 40 centimeter of fluid additionally filled at the plunger end, here there is an added pressure. So I'll write down, since extra pressure intensity because of 40 centimeter of fluid column, pressure P will be equal to, by hydrostatic law, it is rho g into h. So therefore P will be equal to, the density of the fluid, it is given in the problem as 1000, G is 9.81, and this height it is 40. So here I'll get the extra pressure intensity. My answer is 0.3924 Newton per centimeter square. This is the added pressure. Now after this, I'll also calculate the pressure intensity at the plunger end. Since the force at the plunger F is equal to 80 Newton given, so I'll write it as, since pressure intensity at the plunger, that will be equal to force upon area, force at the plunger upon area of plunger. So it comes out to be, force is given as 80, area of the plunger we have already calculated previously, that area is 7.068. So the pressure intensity at the plunger, I'll denote it as P1, and my answer of P1, it is 11.32 Newton per centimeter square. So now as we see, here we have pressure intensity at the plunger because of the force at the plunger, and previously I have calculated the pressure intensity because of this 40 centimeter height. So the total pressure intensity will be this pressure P plus pressure P1. So hence total pressure at the plunger, it will be equal to P plus P1. This P is because of the height, that is 0.3924, plus P1 is 11.32. So from this, the total pressure which we have, my answer is 11.71 Newton per centimeter square. Now, since the fluid is static in case of hydraulic jack, this same intensity of pressure will go to the ram end. I'll say that by Pascal's law, pressure intensity at the ram is equal to pressure intensity at the plunger. So therefore, pressure intensity at the ram, it can be written as force, or we can say load on ram upon area of ram, and pressure intensity at the plunger is force at the plunger upon area of plunger. But as we see, we have already calculated this pressure intensity at the plunger. This value we have, that is 11.71. So therefore, the load on the ram, I'll denote it as capital W. Area of the ram we have calculated, its value was 78.54 is equal to force at the plunger upon area of plunger. The pressure intensity was 11.71. So if I multiply 78.54 on the other side, my answer of load, it is 919.7 Newton. This is my answer. So as we see in this problem, here the levels were different, and for that different level, as we see, the amount of load lifted, it is 919.7 Newton for a hydraulic jack. I hope whatever has been explained in this video is understood.